Very good morning, my dear students. So, in this video, I am going to explain you about the 2 into n game theory problems. Okay, 2 means number of row should be 2 and number of columns will be n number of columns. Okay, so how to solve such problem? Okay, so here, so before solving that problem, we are going to tell you about the procedure how to solve that problem. Okay, so here step only two steps will be there. So step number one, if the game does not have any saddle point and not reducible by the dominance method, then the first write all 2 into 2 sub games to find the value of each 2 into 2 sub games. Okay, so the problem does not have any saddle point and not solved by the dominance method also, then we have to convert that matrix into 2 into 2, that is by with the help of sub games. Okay, by taking the average. Okay, so once you find that, go for the step number 2. That is step number 2 is to find the 2 into 2 sub game which has the lowest value, and this sub games provide the solution to the larger game. So solve this sub game using the algebraic method, that is what previous game, that is odd method. So if you solve that method, you will get the solution, that is value of game you will get. Okay, how to solve such problems I am going to tell now. Okay, so here the question is given. So find the solution of the game theory problem using 2 into n matrix. Okay, only the two column will be there and n number of rows will be there. Okay, now so here our two row will be there and n number of column will be there. Okay, so it is in this problem there are two columns and n number of rows will be there. So it is player A and player B. Okay, so here they given hmm, a1 a2 a3 player A and player B is only b1 b2. Okay, so here minus 3 minus 1 7 and 4 1 minus 2 they given. Okay, so here saddle point does not exist, and also we cannot solve by this dominance problem also. Okay, so but as if you want to solve dominance means we need only 2 into 2 matrix. Okay, now the write the question as it is. This is solution. First we have to calculate the saddle point. Okay, so here write player A and player B, that is minus 3 minus 1 7 4 1 minus 2, write as it is. Okay, so now use the maximum minimum principle. Okay, so from the first row choose the minimum value. Okay, so first one is minimum value is minus 3, second row minimum value is minus 1, and the third one is minus 2. All are negative sign will be there, minus 3 minus 1 minus 2. Okay, next column maximum column is 7 and here 4 is there, 7 and 4. Okay, so here again choose the minimum highest negative value in the first row, that is row minimum. Minus 1 is the highest, and maximum here least positive value is 4 is there. Okay, and also check the respective column. So here if you check the respective column means 4 and 1, so minus 1 is only belongs to b1, but we got b2 row, that is maximum value, but such problem does not have any saddle point. Okay, but if you want to get saddle point means it should be same what we solved in the previous case, 4 and that minus 1 should become that plus 1 value, then it is okay, no problem, you can solve. But it is minus 1 is that it belongs to b1, but we got values here 4 and minus 1 another row, so it is not matching. So this is what column maximum is 4 and row minimum is minus. Here column minimum does not equal to row minimum maximum, therefore the this problem does not exist any saddle point. Okay, for such problem we go for the second step. Okay, so dominance rules to reduce the size of the payoff matrix using dominance property. Okay, so also number of course of the action dominates the other, so right here as it is. So here just to we consider 2 into 2 subgame and obtain their values. Okay, just to consider right as it is, play to play. Just to consider row 1 and 2, row 1 and 2. So here just to compare, minus 3 7 is highest, 4 minus 2 is lowest, so it is also compare what 2 2 matrix, that is a1 and a2 have to consider b1 and b2. So here this game has a saddle point, the value of game is minus 1. Just to check here the minimum minus 3 will be there and here minus 1 will be there, so therefore the value of game is here we got minus 1. Okay, similarly check the sub game again, row 1 into 3, just say procedure is just to go and compare, you will get the minus 1 value. Okay, so again here 2 into 2, that is sub game, row 1 and 3, again you compare row 1 and 3 here, so 1 and 3, so 1 is minus 3 7 and 4 minus 2. Okay, so again you have to take this game has a saddle point and the value of the game is again minus 1 only. Okay, so as compared to this and 1 and 3, here also does not have any saddle point. Okay, so by using that dominance principle method, that is a formula what we solved in the previous case, apply same formula. So here minus 3 a1 a b c d, you consider here a b c d, minus 3 is a, 4 is b, 7 is c and d. So just value of the game is v2 is equal to apply formula a into d minus b into c, a plus d minus b plus c is just to substitute all the values, you will get 118. Okay, by the help of your calculator. Okay, now again 2 into 2 sub game, third row. Now go on, take the consider for the 2 and 3. Here again saddle point which does not exist, again use formula same, a b c d. Okay, so just value of game is v3 is 511 you will get. Okay, now so again here once you calculated all the value of game v1 v2 v3, then the 2 into 2 sub game with the lowest value is -1 is there. Okay, that is in 1, that is a row 1, and hence the solution of to this provide the solution to the larger game value. Therefore using algebraic method the saddle point is -3 -1 4 and 4. So our aim is to find the 2 into 2 matrix, but we calculated all the values here, value of the game. So here the least value is -1 is here. So for that we have to consider that row. Okay, so here -3 4 -1 1. Okay, once you solved, once you got this a1 2 into 2 matrix, then it is very easy to solve, apply the maximum minimum principle. Okay, so here again -3 4 -3 is the least value, and -1 1 -1 is the least value. In column -1 is the least highest value, and 4 and 1 is the highest value. Again here you check the -1 -1 -1 minimum maximum. So we got the saddle point here. Okay, so write the select the minimum for the maximum for the column maximum minimum is equal to -1, and row minimum maximum is equal to -1. Therefore the maximum is equal to row minimum, that is -1. Therefore the value of the saddle point is -1, or the value of the game is a to b1. You can write that also. Okay, so this is about the when the matrix given 2 into 2 matrix. Okay, so either you can solve by this method or go on compare, that is also possible. Just our aim is to make convert into 2 into 2 matrix. Okay, so this is the second method to solve the dominant principal method problem. Okay, I hope you understand this. So just you will confuse, you are going to confuse only here. Okay, so how you are going to take this one? Okay, now so here just to write as it is. So here just to compare, here saddle point is does not exist by with the help of dominance principle. Again you consider, go for the step 2, again subdivision. You have to take 2 to 2 values. Okay, a1 a2, and next a1 a2 a3 a2 a3, like that you take, you calculate the value of game each values, then you will get 2 into 2 matrix. Then you can with the help of dominant principle you can calculate. Okay, so this is about the procedure for solving the 2 into n game theory problem. Just to remember these two steps, just this. Okay, so I hope you understand this. Thank you.